My wife's family, they're hiding a horrific secret, and when I confront her about it, she acts normal about it. But when I tell you what her father did to a child, you will not believe the kind of monsters that they have in their family, including my own wife who has helped keeping it a secret. I am disgusted. Throwaway account because my wife knows my main. I'm shaking as I type this, so sorry for any typos. Guys, I'm in a deep crap and I have no idea what to do. This is going to be long, but I'm desperate for advice. My wife Nora and I have been married for 3 years. We met at a friend's barbecue, hit it off immediately, and it's been, well, a whirlwind ever since. She's smart, funny, and, well, we just clicked. You know, we've been trying for a baby for the past year, and I thought life could not get any better. Boy, was I wrong. Here's where it gets pretty messed up. Nora has an older sister, Vera. I've maybe heard her name twice in our entire relationship, and whenever I ask about her, Nora would get this weird look on her face and mumble something about family drama before changing the subject. That sounds like a red flag, right? Well, probably, but love makes you do stupid stuff, I guess. Last weekend was Nora's brother Felix's 35th birthday. We drove to our hometown, Millbrook, for the party at his house. It's this beautiful craftsman-style place that I've always been a bit jealous about. The party started off great, beer was flowing, music was playing, and everyone was having a grand old time. And then Vera showed up. The moment she walked in, it was like someone had hit pause on the whole party. The silence was deafening, and Vera looked, I don't even know how to describe it, angry, scared, defeated, all the above. She starts yelling at Felix and Nora, calling them spineless cowards and enablers. Then she drops the bomb. She screams at the top of her lungs, "How can you still talk to that monster after what he did to children?" I felt like I was going to throw up. Everyone else, they looked absolutely annoyed. Like Vera was some crazy person off her medicine. Felix's wife actually rolled her eyes. Yeah, rolled her eyes. I stood there like an idiot trying to process what's going on. Nora's mom hustled Vera out of the house, and within 5 minutes everybody was acting normal, like nothing just happened. They went back to their beers and small talk, while I felt like I was absolutely losing my mind. The drive home was the longest 2 hours of my life. I kept glancing at Nora, wondering, who the hell I married. When we finally got home, I confronted her. "What the heck was that about?" I asked. Nora sighed like I was some naive kid. "Vera's always been dramatic," she said. "Dad made some mistake when we were younger. He was in a bad place, drinking a lot, but he's better now. He even apologized to Vera." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. Mistakes? Mistakes? Nora, she said he did unforgivable things to children. It was a long time ago," Nora said, getting defensive. "He's changed. Why are you making such a big deal out of this?" Well, guys, we fought for hours, and I said we needed to postpone having children until we figure this out. Nora loses it, saying I was betraying her and our dreams, and she actually said, "Dad's going to be a part of our kids' lives whether you like it or not." At this point, I'm starting to spiral. I can't stop thinking about it. Vera's face when she walked into the party, she looked so broken. The way everyone dismissed her, like her pain meant nothing. How long has Nora been hiding this from me? What else doesn't she tell me? I keep thinking about our future kids. What if Nora's father tries something? How can I protect them? I want to reach out to Vera, but is that crossing a line? Should I just mind my own business? Can I even trust Nora anymore? How do you come back from something like this, guys? I'm not sleeping properly in the last few days. I can't focus on work, and Nora's acting like everything's normal, but how the hell is any of this normal? I love her, guys, or at least I love the person I thought she was, but now, I don't know. I'm terrified of having children with her. I'm scared of leaving her. I'm scared of staying. I feel like I'm drowning and I don't know which way is up. What do I do? Do I confront her family? Do I talk to Vera? Do I run for the hills? Is couples therapy even an option for something this messed up? Please, I could use your advice. I feel like I'm going crazy. How do you handle finding out your wife's family is protecting, well, I don't even want to say it, a child? Ugh. How do I protect our future kids? Should we even have kids with this monster? I don't even know what I'm asking anymore. I just know I need help. I'm begging you, what the hell do I do? Edit. Holy crap, this blew up. I'm overwhelmed by the responses. I'm trying to read through everyone and respond where I can. To answer a few questions, no, I don't have proof about what they're saying he did to the children. It's horrible though. And, well, nothing beyond Vera what she said about Nora's confirmation. I don't know details about when it happened or for how long it happened. Vera and I are not close. I've only met her a couple times at family events before this. I'm not sure about the statute of limitations in our state. I'll look into it. Nora is still acting like everything's just hunky-dory. She's getting mad at me when she saw me on the phone and asked if I was still obsessing over Vera's drama. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Yeah, right, I'll update you when I can. Thank you for the support. I feel less alone even if I'm still lost as hell. What's up everybody, Mr. Reddito here. So the most disgusting thing about this, besides what that man did, is the fact that OP's wife is referring to what happened as Vera's drama, even though she went through something absolutely horrible. There is a comment from Legal Eagle 2024, and we're going to check it out. It's an in-depth detail about what OP should do. A lot of people liked this comment and were discussing it in the comment section, so here it is. Holy crap. Holy hell. OP, this is a mess of epic proportions. I mean, I'm not really going to be telling you exactly what you should do, but listen, I'm a lawyer. Not your lawyer though, disclaimer, and I've seen cases like this before. Here's what you need to do, and you're not going to like it at all. Document everything. Start a journal right now. Write down every conversation you've had about this with timestamps. If you're in a one-party consent state, record it too. Duh. Record the conversation with your wife. This might seem sneaky, but trust me, you'll thank me later if it all goes south. Do not confront your father-in-law or the rest of the family. I know you want to, but it could backfire spectacularly. I've seen it happen. They've shown they're willing to cover up abuse. Who knows what else they're capable of? But what you should do is reach out to Vera. Be very careful though. Send her a message saying you believe her and ask if she would be willing to talk. But do not push it if she's not ready. She's the victim here and her needs come first. This is the controversial part though. Consider talking to a divorce lawyer. I'm not saying that you should definitely get divorced, but you need to know your options. If you do have children with your wife, you could be legally tying yourself to this family for the next 18 years. You need to understand what might mean for you and your future children. Stop trying for a baby immediately. Use protection no matter what your wife says. Bringing a child into this situation right now would be irresponsible. Get yourself into therapy ASAP. You're dealing with some heavy crap and you need professional support. Here's where it gets tricky. Consider going to the police. I know, it's not your story to tell, but if your father-in-law is still hanging around children, he could be abusing other people too. You don't have to file a report, but talking to them might, well, give you information about your options. If you decide to stay with your wife, demand couples therapy and that she gets individual therapy too. Her reaction to this is not normal. It is not healthy, and she needs professional help to unpack her family dynamics. Start building exit strategies. Set aside some money in an account that your wife cannot access. Make copies of important documents and just hope for the best but prepare for the worst. I know this is a lot, And this advice might seem harsh, and I'll probably get downvoted, well, to hell and back, for suggesting divorce as an option. But OP, you need to protect yourself, like for real. Your wife and her family have shown they're willing to sweep what he did to her under the rug. And that's not just a red flag, it's a whole damn parade. You sound like a good guy who's caught in a terrible situation. Remember, you did not cause this, and you can't fix it alone. Protect yourself, reach out for help, and be prepared for a long, difficult road ahead. Good luck, man. Update us when you can. Guys, that might have been the most detailed, instructed comment I've seen on a post. Let me know what you think of that comment down below in our comment section. There is one final update left, and it's going to answer a lot of questions. Here it is, the final update. Hey guys, I know it's been almost a year since my original post and a lot's happened. I've been putting this off, because honestly it's been a hell of a ride. I need some time to process everything, but I owe you all an explanation after the incredible support you showed me. So here it goes. It's a long one. First of all, thank you for the advice and support. Your tough love, it all helped more than you could have known. It was a mess when I made the post, and you guys gave me the push I needed to confront the nightmare head on. So what happened, right? Well, the confrontation. A few days after my post, I finally grew a pair of balls and confronted Nora in our apartment. I laid it all out, how disgusted I was by her family's treatment of Vera, how they sided with a man who would do that to a child, how they tried to paint Vera as crazy. I told her I could not brush it off like she wanted me to. You want to know the most messed up part about it? Guys, she just sat there. Blank face, like she was just waiting for me to finish so we could go back to normal. It wasn't until I said I need to leave for a few days that she absolutely freaks out. Suddenly she was all, you'll get over it. All families have skeletons in the closet. Yeah, no. So then I reached out to Vera. During my time away, I ignored the flood of messages from Nora and her family. Instead, I did something I should have done immediately. I reached out to Vera on Facebook. I apologized for my unknowing part in all this and offered my support. Vera responded so quick, and we met up for a coffee the next day. Guys, what she told me, it was worse than I could have imagined. She detailed years of abuse by her father, the fear, the confusion, the pain, but the worst part, when she finally spoke up, her siblings, including my wife, turned on her. They called her a liar, attention-seeking, a family wrecker, and here's the kicker. Nora actively spread rumors that Vera was mentally ill and hallucinated it, and they said that she was hallucinating people in town, and our town still thinks Vera is unstable because of it. I felt physically sick listening. The woman I married, the woman I loved, was capable of this level of cruelty, huh? What a punch to the gut. My decision. So, after talking with Vera, I knew what I had to do. I went back to our apartment and told Nora, I want a divorce. Her response, all this for her? That's when I knew I made the right choice. She still didn't get it. So, what happened in the aftermath? The past year, it's been an absolute crap show. Yeah, that's just to put it mildly. Well, divorce proceedings are an absolute nightmare. I moved out into a tiny downtown apartment, and Nora's family has been trying to reason with me. Felix even showed up at my work. Can you believe that crap? But it isn't all been bad. See, Vera and we've actually became friends. I invited her to my birthday dinner at my parents' place where she met my cousin Callum. They hit it off immediately. Both into the same environmental crap, whatever that means, and they've been dating for a few months now. And Callum's even joked about proposing. I said, hey buddy, slow your roll, Vera's been through enough. Seeing Vera happy and healing, it makes all this worth it, you know? Well, where am I at, right? I would like to say I'm thriving, but honestly, I'm just surviving. The divorce is draining me emotionally and especially financially. It's awkward as hell with our mutual friends, and I can't tell them the whole story. It's not my position to do that. So most of them think that I'm the jerk who just left his wife high and dry out of the blue. Yeah. I started seeing a therapist to deal with it. Turns out discovering your wife is capable of covering up child mishandlement is pretty traumatic. I mean, who knew? I'm throwing myself into work. I'm a software engineer, reconnecting with old friends and even thinking about moving to a big city for a fresh start. Looking back, I can't believe how naive I was, but I'm proud I stood up for what is right, even if it cost me my marriage. To everybody who commented my original post, thank you. You helped me find the strength to do the right thing. To everyone dealing with family secrets and stuff that you don't want to talk about, you might need to. Speak up. Support the victims. It's hard and it hurts, but it's necessary. I don't know what the future holds, but for the first time in a year, I feel like I can breathe again. Edit. Holy crap, this update blew up. I'm overwhelmed by your support, and let me just go ahead to answer a few common questions. Yes, I've considered legal action against my ex-father-in-law. I've even talked to Vera about it, but it's ultimately her decision. The statute of limitation, it complicates things. No, I'm not dating Vera. She's my friend and my cousin's girlfriend. That's it. And yes, I've cut contact with all of Nora's family except for Vera. For those asking about Nora's mom, from what I understand, she knew about the abuse and chose to ignore it. How disgusting. She's as complicit as the rest of them. To those saying that I should have tried harder to work it out with Nora, are you kidding? Well, okay, whatever. You're entitled to your opinion, but you weren't there. This was not a minor disagreement. This was a fundamental thing that I will stand by. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you and see you later.